Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. If this is your first time here, then welcome. My channel is a channel for resellers to increase your knowledge about what is selling on eBay by showing what's sold and also showing what I find when I go thrifting, sourcing, and some auction hauls. So today I am going to show you over $500 that's going out on eBay, as well as over $100 on Facebook. Plus, I'm going to show you some other stuff that sold the past few days while I was working. So let's take a look. All right, guys, so up first are some little vintage frog patches. They're really cute little vintage patches. They're pink frogs with a tux on. They are little iron-on. They have the little wax on the back. So I have pennies into these. I bought a big lot of crafting supplies, and these sold for $7 free shipping. And I did free shipping because they are super light. They're under 3 ounces. It'll cost us about $3 or pennies in, so we'll make a few dollars on these. Up next, and this is something I really love. I do not find it very often in my area, but this is a Alfred Meekin Flow Blue. This is probably from the late 1800s. Really pretty cup, and it is marked on the saucer, so that's how I knew. And you can see like the blue here, and there is the front. So very pretty teacup. I actually got 2 of these teacups at a garage sale for $5, and this one sold for $35 plus shipping. The buyer is $50 all in on one teacup, and I still have one left, so not a bad deal on that. So if you see Flow Blue, there are some reproductions, but if it is marked, you can definitely look it up and check out some comps, because some of the plates are worth hundreds of dollars. Up next, and this is something that is broken, so don't always think stuff with flaws will not sell, and I of course wouldn't pay up for it. But this is a planter, and it is California Pottery. There are some markings. I was like the J25. I was able to Google that and find out that it was California Pottery. And I did use drip glaze, and it has like this basket weave pattern. So those are words that I use to describe it. This was actually free at a thrift store. It was sitting on a free table, and it was because it has this crack. If you see there, try and show you from the inside. So there is a hairline crack here, and it's still sold. They offered me 10. I had it listed, I think, at 20. I didn't want to go as low as 10 just because of the amount of time to pack it, because it is breakable. So I countered them at $15, and they accepted. So all of that minus the fees will be profit because it was free. Up next, this is some ink. So this is Lexmark, and I did get this at my local Goodwill. So I went to Goodwill after Dalton's doctor's appointment on Tuesday. He just had a checkup, and this had just come out on the cart. It was only $2.99. Sold in less than 2 days for $25 plus shipping. The buyer is $32 all in, and we'll make close to $20 profit on that. So if you see ink that is manufacturer, like original and sealed, I would look it up, check the comps, and pick it up if it's cheap. This one is, let's see if I can get it for you guys. This one is from 2006. So it is older, but a lot of these models of ink, I think they stopped making them, so they're not readily available, and I think that's why they sell so good on eBay. Up next is a little Beanie Baby. This is just like a rainbow Beanie Baby. These guys are not big money, and I list them all at $9.99 free shipping. Someone sent me an offer of $6. I've had it for over a year. Shipping is about $3, and we'll make a couple bucks. If you asked me if I would pick up a bunch of Beanie Babies again, if the price was right, I probably would. Because that $2 and $3 adds up you know, over 100, that's $300, and I paid only $50 for all of them. But this lot of Beanie Babies had a lot of other bears with them that were worth $50, some of them over $100, so I made quite a bit of money on that lot. Up next, this is a cake stand. So this is the front. I want you guys to know this pattern because these pieces are selling very high. This one only sold for $55, but I'm gonna go over one next that sold for $120. So this one's from 2003. This is Lennox the Village, and there are a lot of pieces in this collection. The spice rack is worth, I want to say, about $300. We just sold a Lazy Susan for $300. So remember this pattern when you're out and keep an eye out for it because a lot of this is worth quite a bit of money. So I did pay $25 for this. It sold for $55, so a little over a $20 profit. They offered me $45. I countered and they accepted. They also bought this piece that I will pop up, and I did write this buyer and let them know that I would not be able to combine shipping because this thing needs to go in a box by itself, and they were completely fine with that. And I think I might have underpriced this. So when I looked on WorthPoint, the last two that sold only sold for like $20, so I did get more than that. However, the ones before that in October of last year and prior to that were selling for $89.99, so I think I kind of short sold myself here, but it's okay. We still made over a $20 profit, and the buyer also spent $160 on this, which I'm going to pop a picture up. I'm not going to take it out of the box and show you guys. It is a Village party server, and this one sold for $120 plus shipping. She was $169 all in on that, and I paid $65 for that, so it's about a $50 profit. I probably paid too much. If I saw that again, I don't know that I would pay more than like $50. I like to at least double my money. In this case, I did not, but $50 is not a profit to turn away from. However, I don't know if I would do that with my business model. I really like to at least double, if not triple or more, my money. So keep an eye out for this pattern, and really good sales. Up next is another of the Precision Extra. These are blood ketone meters. This one sold for $32.99, free shipping. I did get this in a medical online overstock auction, and I paid about $5 for it. We'll make about $20 after fees. And I have, I think, still 2 cases left. These are selling pretty slow. I had regular blood glucose monitors, and those sold out really fast. Up next, this is a vintage Walt Disney World pennant. Paid $1 for this guy, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. The buyer is $22.54 all in. We sell enough pennants. We did buy a box of 12-inch cardboard tubes, so all we do is roll these guys up and ship them in that. So if you are outsourcing and you see pennants, I definitely would recommend picking them up if they're $1 or less, because they pretty much will sell for $10 to $15. Some of them do take a little longer. This guy's took about 3 months, but they're definitely worth picking up at a low buy cost. And if you pick up a lot, I would get those 12-inch cardboard tubes. Over on Facebook, we have this really cute little sloth here. He is Wild Republic. I'll show you that tag because some of these are worth a lot of money. It's a little orange tag. So this little guy I paid $1 for at Goodwill, and he sold for $18 plus shipping on Facebook. So over a $15 fee. Facebook is only 5%, which is nice. So he's really cute. I think sloths are one of the things that are kind of in right now. So if you see sloth stuff cheap, I would pick it up. Next are these little Beetle cards. So these are Beetle's color cards. If you find a lot of these, they are pretty much worth $1 to $2 a piece. So this is 8, and they sold for $15 plus shipping. I do have a few more sets up, and the first 2 sets of Beetle trading cards from 1964 have 60 in them. I unfortunately am missing like 3 or 4 from each set, which definitely lowers the value. So those are still listed, but the set of 8 sold for $15. Up next, and this sold on It sold on eBay and they didn't pay. So it went to a unpaid buyer's claim and then it was relisted. So this time sold on Facebook Marketplace. So this is a Revereware solid copper pan. Don't actually, this one doesn't say it on the bottom. This one says it on the handle. There that is. And it does have a brass handle. And I paid $5 for this at my little local thrift store. It sold for $55 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. So over a $45 profit on pan. Next on Facebook, this Evinrude 1982 flyer. I paid less than $1. It sold for $12 over on Facebook. So about a $10 profit on that. Up next. And this is kind of funny. So I wasn't feeling too hot this morning. I did this video already and Dalton had messed up my microphone. I didn't check it. So I did over 20 minutes of recording. That was no good. I should have checked it after I knew he was messing with it, but I did not. So I ended up taking a nap. And then I got back up and pulled things. So while I was taking a nap, Mom is here cross-posting, and that Evinrude, as well as the next two things I'm going to show you, sold while I was sleeping. So they sold within 2 hours of Mom listing them. So this is a little Garfield Enesco. There is your stamp. And this guy was in a box. I paid pennies for him because he was with a ton of other stuff. And I, on Wednesday, snapped a bunch of pictures. This guy was one of the things that I snapped a picture of because I want to have stuff to list while I was at work if it were slow. Listed it. Mom cross-posted it while I was taking a nap today. And it sold for $8 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. So probably a $6 or $7 profit on that little Garfield. Not worth a ton of money, but he's little and he will be easy to put in an 8x6x4 box. This one also sold while I was taking a nap. This is Sleepwalkers. This is a DVD, Stephen King. And when I buy lots of DVDs, I typically will buy them because I see one or two that are worth quite a bit of money. So the Sleepwalkers DVD was in a lot with the Pie in the Sky DVD set, which I sold for $95 really fast. So I'm in the profit. And then there were about 15 other DVDs. So I just listed them. This one sold for $5 plus shipping. So I'll make like $4 on it. But because I had them, they're really easy front and back picture. Send that off in a padded envelope. I just list what I have because I already have them. I'm already in the profit. So this little bit adds up. And so now I will show you guys and screenshots a few things that sold while I was working Wednesday and Thursday 12-hour shifts, and there was some good stuff that went out, so I do want to show you. The first, I paid $5 for this. This is a Panasonic 6.0 Plus phone system. Anytime you see multiple cordless phone systems, I would look them up and comp them. This one sold for $43.99 plus shipping. The buyer was $58.40 all in. I see these all the time at garage sales. I actually have another set in my car right now that I need to list. It did take a few months to sell, but it will be over a $35 profit. I'm not sure who is still using landlines, but somebody obviously is. Maybe in offices or something like that. I'm not sure. Up next, this is a lot of 4 gloves. They were not sold in a lot, but the buyer purchased 4. 2 of the sets of gloves were Preston and York, and they sold for $47 for the 4 pair plus shipping. The buyer was $56.90 all in. I only paid $1 each for these, so this is over a probably about $38 profit after fees. And I'm skipping a couple of the smaller things just because I don't want to pop up screenshots of those. So next, this is a set of Liberty overalls. I did get these at my local Goodwill. I think I paid $6.99. They sold in less than a week for $43.99 plus shipping. The buyer was $59.22 all in. Pretty much from what I have seen and what I have found, all of the jean overalls are very good polos. They sell fast. These weren't a big size. These were 34 by 32. The bigger sizes sell faster and for more money. So keep your eye out for jean or even like the khaki work overalls while you are out thrifting, because those are great sellers. Up next, this is a Salmon Falls Pottery, which is one of my favorite potters. This one actually sold for $30 plus shipping. I paid $5 a couple weeks ago at my little local flea market, and the buyer was $43 all in. Salmon Falls is a great brand. This honey pot had the blueberry pattern, which is one of the most well known. If you look on eBay for, I think it's Helen Berg, she was one of the artists for Salmon Falls. Her pieces sell for tons of money. She did pass away, and her pieces are very sought after. So take a look on eBay for Helen Berg's Salmon Falls and look at those pieces so you know what they look like. This is a vintage Tommy kitchen set. I have sold another one of these, and it was lower priced because the little oven door kept opening. This set was in mint condition. Everything worked as it should, and this set sold for $65.99 plus shipping. The buyer was $82.99 all in. I was only about $5 in on that. I do have some more. So with the doll furniture, most of the time they're marked. These say Tommy, it's T-O-M-Y on the bottom of them, and they have a lot of pieces that are worth good money. So if you're at garage sales or the thrift store and see a bag full of like dollhouse furniture, I would definitely look on the bottom to see if it's marked. There are probably other brands, but I do not know them. I'm not super familiar with those. Up next is a Halcyon Days Enamel Trinket Box. I have one left of these guys. I paid $10 each for these in auction lot. For me, that was paying up because I paid over $100 for the lot. They have all sold within less than a month. This one sold for $48 plus shipping. The buyer was $54 all in. We'll make about a $35 profit on that. So not a bad turnover in less than a month's time. So these enamel over copper trinket boxes are definitely something to keep an eye out for. Up next, this is the other Linux piece. This sold while I was working, and this is the one that sold for $300. This is the party server. It is the same pattern I showed you guys earlier on the other Linux item, and I did pay $85 for this. It sold for $300 plus shipping. The buyer was $360 all in on that. And then we have another scarf sale. This was a 90, not, they're really handkerchiefs. I put scarf in the title, but they're more handkerchiefs. They're 13 by 13 map handkerchiefs by Ranshaw. Keep an eye out for these map handkerchiefs. These sold for $16 each. She bought 6 of them, which was $99 plus shipping. She was close to $110 all in. We only paid $1 each, but we are way in the profit on those. So that'll be about a $90 profit on some handkerchiefs. So watch for vintage handkerchiefs, and if they have an interesting print, I would definitely pick those up. So we are going this weekend. We are going to go on Sunday to the Howard's Flea Market, which is in Homosassa, about an hour from us. And then on Monday, we are going to go to Webster Flea Market. We were going to go there Sunday, and I talked to a few people, and to those of you that emailed me to let me know, thank you. And I was told that there are not many vendors there on Sundays. So for us to drive 2 hours, I really would like to go when it is busy. So instead, we're going to drive an hour and go to Howard's and check that out. So maybe I will get some coverage of that for you guys for Sunday. And yeah, so in order to go Monday, though, this is why I hadn't went on Monday to Webster before. We will have to pack all of our weekend orders on Sunday night, get it done early, so it'll be a little bit hectic. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you're watching the Super Bowl, enjoy. I will definitely be watching, and I will see you guys on Sunday, hopefully before Super Bowl time. Have a great weekend, guys. So it is nasty out here. My power's going on and off in the house, and I'm really hoping it's from the weather. I don't know if you can see, it's nasty, but the power is ran to the shed. So I have this handy dandy light bulb, and Dalton and I are gonna go put it in the shed. They also reran the power to the other shed, so now they're both on separate breakers because we didn't have it on a separate breaker. So we're making a mess here, obviously. Okay, buddy. Let's put this light bulb in this thing, and then you can turn the switch. Shed progress, shed progress. Okay. Let's see. Can you reach that one or no?
Wait.
Okay, mommy do. Okay, those didn't work. So is there another? Uh-oh. Well, not sure what to do because I cannot get up there to put a light bulb in. So they showed us that this was all done, but we don't have power to the outdoor light. I don't know. I don't think there's another switch. Oh, shucks. Maybe Dalton and I will go find something to plug in. Maybe. Okay, so I brought my charger out. I can't show you my phone charging, but the power is working. It's just that light won't come on. I'm so sad. So hopefully, maybe just my bulb is bad. And yeah, anyways, there's power in here. I believe there's power in here. They showed us with their little electric meter thing before they left. So next step will be insulation on Tuesday. Let me pull this out so you guys can see it better. On Tuesday or Wednesday. It's really nasty out here, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Dalton is like super cute. I love his pants. He's standing in the rain. There he is. So can you tell everybody bye? Yeah, tell them bye. Say bye-bye. Look at mommy's phone. Say bye. Okay, maybe not. Bye, guys.